Hello everyone, Agent Toes back here again, and today I'm reviewing the Creative Sound BlasterX G6 specifically for the PlayStation 4. It does specifically say it works with it, as well as any other console, Xbox, Nintendo, etc., and of course PCs. So in the box you get some nice little documentation, quick guide, other junk, and there's some nice videos you can search at YouTube easily for. Creative actually has their own, and this is what the actual device looks like. It does work with optical, line in, line out, and the USB. Has your standard headset jack 3.5 and a microphone, and it has our different modes here. The Scout mode is typically designed for things like first-person shooters, Call of Duty, those kind of things. And the stereo SBX is kind of your general all-around. Has a gain low and high. Has some indicators for your headphone and microphone. With the dial here, it is a quick dial to turn up and down the volume. You push in, turns red, gives you that side tone, so if you want to monitor when you are hooked up to the PlayStation 4, right now it's on a PC, when the digital optical is out and you push this again, this will actually turn to a green color. Dial it one way and it will give you increased volume on the game and turn orange right here on top. Turning it the other way, it will turn a bluish color and give you more chat volume than game volume. It is a very high feature sound DAC. It has dual amps in it, so it actually will push the sound to each ear of your headphone. The sound is much improved. Typically I use it on an Arctis Prime, which is basically the Arctis Pro wired, designed for console. It doesn't have the RGB and the other small features that are more specifically designed for PC. I also tested it on a JBL Quantum 1, the Logitech G Pro, and the HyperX Cloud 2. It does definitely increase the overall sound quality of the game. It's very functional, very easy to use. If there were any downsides, I would say one is the nice short cables. So it has the USB and it has a nice little 3-foot digital optical cable here. For audio, very short cable, so unless you're sitting, right next to your PlayStation, you will need to get some extensions. I did. I have a USB extension and an optical extension. They run about $6 to $10. Pretty easy to use. The other downside, of course, would be the price. The price does run about $179 on the Creative site, and I think it's about $184 on Amazon right now. I picked mine up on a sale for $149. So, price is definitely a factor. The other issue that I found is that at times it loses connection to the PlayStation 4. Now I haven't had this while I'm actually playing. Generally, put my PlayStation in rest mode, and when I'll turn it back on, every once in a while it will not see the device, and so you won't have any headphones. I simply unplug the power, the USB, and plug it right back in, and it'll pick it up. Overall, I'd say about an 8.5 out of 10 stars. Those three factors being the short cables, you need to buy next one, the losing connection on occasion, and of course the price. None of these were real deal breakers for me. I do prefer a wired setup. Other options would be, of course, the Arctis Game DAC. This one's about $130. You can sometimes find it on sale, or you can purchase it with the Arctis Pro headset. Basically works the same functions. Quality is pretty similar. I don't think it's quite as functional. It is more geared towards the proprietary headsets of Arctis. It will work with any 3.5 headset. However, with the 3.5, the quality is not quite as good as the Creative. It does hook up the same way, USB, however it uses the optical to optical as compared to the digital optical, which is specific for sound here. This can be a little pricey still. Another good option, of course, is the HyperX. You can pick up just this for about $30 either on Amazon or the HyperX website. It also comes with several of their headphones like the Cloud 2 7.1 and the Alpha. Very easy to use, simple USB, plug it in, any headset will fit in there, push the button, it turns red, you're in 7.1, and it has some adjustments for the microphone and headset volume. This is a pretty nice little deal. This came with my HyperX. And lastly, you have the Logitech. This is the game DAC that comes with the Logitech G Pro. It is specifically designed for PC. It does help and enhance the volume, the sound overall on the PlayStation. However, there is no functionality on here. So it's just put it in your computer, download an EQ to it, and you play in your PlayStation and use it from there. So these are just some options. I do use the G Pro mainly for work, making videos, stuff like that. I do a lot of training videos. The rest I kind of alternate. I had the HyperX for a while, and then I got the Sound Blaster. Definitely some pros to it. You can use it on PlayStation. If you go to PC, you can also use it on PC. Very functional there as well. And that's going to be about it for today. I want to keep this nice and short. If you want to know my complete setup, please look at the other video. I show everything I've done, including SSDs, taking the PlayStation apart, cooling it down, all the peripherals I use, and I will be doing videos on each of the accessories I use, controllers, headsets, etc. Thanks for stopping by, and happy gaming.